everyone. Today I am Manjula Thapa and I am presenting on the topic called corporate social responsibilities of Coca-Cola Bank, Coca-Cola and NAB banks. Here are the group presentation. It is a group members presentations. Some of the group members are Manjula Thapa, Samla Keshi, Suprabhat Nakarmi and Pankaj Chaudhary. Now let's forward to my part of presentations. Here are some of the objectives of our presentation. As this is all the presentation is based on our research report of Coca-Cola and NAB Bank of this CSR. Some of the objectives of these presentations are to understand the CRS roles of Coca-Cola and NAB Bank in this Australian country, and another is to find the definitions of stakeholder theory with primary and secondary stakeholders. Another is to know the manager and ethical branch of each company, and last is to find out the key components of the stakeholder theories. The next present slides is, first of all, let's start with introductions of shareholders. First, stakeholder is a group of social persons or organizations of the society that plays some roles or important roles in a business, who can be the internal or external part of the business. And another is a stakeholder can be affected by the organization actions, policies, and objectives. Another is a stakeholder can be anyone like a customer, employee, suppliers, creditor who are directly interrelated with the companies and their work. Another last is the business activities that the stakeholders interested are ownership of properties, legal and obligations of business, etc. The next slide is about the theories of stakeholder. All we know that the main ideas of the stakeholder theory is that the organization that manage the relationship between the stakeholders and business are known as the stakeholders. Another is the stakeholder theory, timely and adolescent, controversial yet important in every organization. So we have to time manage the CSR of the countries, etc. Thank you, and I would like to call my colleague or co-presenters, Mr. Pankaj Chaudhary, for the further presentations. Thank you.
Manjula Thapa. Now I am presenting on my part. That's the ethical branch of stakeholder theory. The team ethics of business mainly focused on the combination of business and ethics. The decisions should be taken on account, and the impact of stakeholder must have a moral with the outside forms financial profits. And the manager branch of stakeholder theory. The stakeholder theory tries to explain when the corporate management expect more powerful stakeholders. Stakeholders can be divided into primary and secondary stakeholders. Primary stakeholders, they are the key sources of the company, because they have directly interacted in the company, and they are internal sources of the company or business. Secondary stakeholders are those groups or individuals which are not directly affected by the decision or outcome of the business, but still have some interest in it. They always play the vital role for adding the help of the primary and secondary stakeholders. They are the main. They play the main role for the profit motives. Thank you. Now I would like to call my friends, Miss Sarmila Kesi. Thank you.
I'm Sarmila Kesi, and I'm going to present further presentations about the CSR and stakeholder theory. So for efficient and significant CSR, stakeholder needs should be taken into account, and another one is they focus on meeting stakeholders' demand, because it can be lead to competitive advantage hard to imitate by competitors. It's according to the 2001 reports on page number 144. So another one is Coca-Cola and CSR, how they are related to each other, how the Coca-Cola is going to serve all over the society. So Coca-Cola is one of the largest beverage company in the world. According to the annual report of Coca-Cola 2014, it has mentioned that they are concentrating against the biggest impact of their business operation. big operations, and also look after the stakeholder, employees, creditors, suppliers, investors, and etc. And another one is in 2000, Coca-Cola had taken steps to minimize the environmental impact as a responsible company, so it is so more responsible to the society. CSR initiatives are related to the water, energy, packaging, recycling, and communities as well. So key activities of the Coca-Colas are minimizing the environmental effect on the packaging and recovery of the beverage company, health and safety to the all employees, corporate governance and policy are strongly maintained, and they are also promoting their social responsibility to the communities. So I already mentioned the stakeholder of the Coca-Cola: customers, suppliers, government, public donations, and employees. So now I'm going to call to my another group member, Suprabhat Nagarme.
Hi, this is Suprabhat Nagarme. I'm here to present about the NAB and corporate social responsibility. CSR framework of NAB includes major three components. They are taking fair resolution, building faith, and enhancing reputation. NAB deliberately dedicated to CSR reporting in order to give information and data in open and fair way to the stakeholders regarding the environmental and social issues. The principal mediums for disclosure are annual report, annual financial report, etc. Australian region CSR programs are financial related deficiencies, support to the community, volunteering, and hardship assistance. Similarly, key stakeholders of NAB are customers, employees and contractors, investors, governments and suppliers, etc. The managerial or ethical branch of the stakeholder theory. Both of them, NAB and Coca-Cola, adopts the ethical branch of stakeholder theory. NAB joined the International Integrated Reporting Council to ensure effective reporting to stakeholders and shareholders. They believe in treating every stakeholders and clients in novelty and with respect. Both have code of conduct which both of them follows. In conclusion, both of them follow the ethical branch of stakeholder theory, and as a whole both have followed the corporate social responsibility, since the stakeholder, the company's objective cannot be fulfilled without the application of corporate social responsibility, including the satisfactions of a stakeholder's demand. However, both companies have some limitations, and they have to the company have to fulfill the company's demand of the shareholders and other stakeholders other than the owners of the company. Thank you.